Good evening, my dears. One day Frito and Bob decide to explore an abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. There were rumors that the spirit of the murdered owner dwells there, taking revenge on all those who disturb his peace. No one really believed in these tales, and so the guys wanted to feel like heroes of a real horror mystery adventure. Late in the afternoon, they picked the lock on the gate and entered the dark garden. The mansion looked gloomy and dilapidated. The windows were boarded up, the front door creaked unpleasantly, and there were rats running around on the floor. Bob and Frito ignored these details, lighting their way with flashlights, joking and laughing as they explored the rooms of the house. They made their way into the living room, where there was a large fireplace. On the wall hung a portrait of the master of the mansion. It showed a very stern-looking man with a beard and mustache. His eyes looked very lively and seemed to be intently watching every movement of the uninvited guests. But the teenagers paid no attention to this, continuing to look for interesting things. They found many unusual things: an antique pistol, a gold watch, a box with precious jewelry, and the diary of the owner of the house, deciding to take them with them as souvenirs. Suddenly, there was a loud voice that eerily said, "Who are you? What are you doing here? This is my house. Get out of here or I'll kill you." They turned around and saw that the portrait of the master had come to life. His eyes were glittering with anger and his mouth was twisted with rage. The portrait flew off the wall and flew straight at them. The boys were scared to death. In a hurry, throwing everything they had, they quickly rushed to the exit, hearing the portrait flying after them, shouting threats and curses, running out of the mansion and closing the doors behind them, shaken, shivering with cold and fear. Frito and Bob realized that they would never seek adventure in such places again. The portrait of the master remained in the mansion. It returned to its place on the wall, satisfied that he had scared off the uninvited guests. He looked at his randomly found belongings, smiled and said, "Thank you guys. You've given me a nice gift. I've wanted to take a look at these things for a long time. After all, they belong to me by right. After all, I'm the one who killed their real owner." He laughed slyly, experiencing the pleasure of feeling absolutely happy. Sweet dreams tonight, my friends.